Here's the finished product of a brown white marble. It's the metallic brown from Diamond Coat. And I did put a little bit of brown glitter in this one, but we'll show you how we did this. Okay, here we go with some another white marble. We're going to brown metallic on the fractures, and I'm going to throw just a little bit of brown glitter. I don't even know if we'll end up seeing it. This works good in clears, but I just wanted to try to see how much of this you'll see. I'm not going to put much in there at all. That's probably more than I wanted in there. Might have got some of it out. I've let this set in the cup quite a while. I just kind of wanted to speed this one up. I'm doing the same thing as the other marble, just a different color, so got tired of waiting on it. We'll get this mixed up. Ooh, we should be getting 85 or 90 degrees by now. 92. And I'm not liking the glitter in the white, so won't be trying that again. Not unless it looks different once it's poured out. Just looks like dirt right now. And I've got my color sitting here on the floor, trying to keep it cool, as I'm going to let the base set up just as late as I can get it before I put this on now. So that'll keep a little while down there. Yeah, that brown glitter was a big mistake, but that's what you learn. So make sure you get plenty on your corners. Seems like that's the area where it just seems to get thin. We'll let that set a little while. We still got, oh, I don't know, 20-30 minutes to let this set. I want it to get pretty well set up before I do any coloring on this one. Hopefully I can get some of those metallics to float. I'll try some alcohol on this. See if we can make something happen with those. It looks terrible right now. Pop some of those bubbles. Alright, well, I'll let this set for a little while. We'll come back to it. Okay, we got our white marble base out with the brown glitter, which is not a good idea. Just kind of makes it look speckled and dirty instead of glittery. The glitter works really well in clears, but I wouldn't recommend it in the white anyway. So we're getting pretty late in the process, about as late as I can be and still keep my color alive. I should have mixed my color after I mixed my base and let my base set up more. I've been trying to keep this brown going for a while, and it's getting pretty hot. It's about 95 right now, so we're about as far as we can go. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this, going to heat it up a little bit more. It's probably about 110 or so. So it's good and liquid again. So I'm going to put some alcohol over the base. Take a spatula. Get it down as low as you can. And don't dribble it like that. Now we'll start getting some marbling. I hate that. Damn it. So be careful of your cup when you're holding it over your project. You can see the colors just blending. I can put some alcohol on it now and probably fracture it even more. I don't want to sink it too much. It's still sinking a little bit. I'll give that a few minutes to see what it does. I'll definitely mix my colors or my epoxies at 2 different times next time, as I still couldn't wait long enough or as long as I wanted to. Well, I'm not sure how far this is going to sink, but yeah, I don't like it with the white fading up over it. So, yeah, that'll just make it sink more. How about just some heat? We'll see what heat does to it. Just don't want to get it too awfully hot. Still got a little bit of alcohol on it. Nope.
I like the color though.
Yeah, if I can hold it up on top.
Yeah.
You know, I could heat it up and wash this white out
Yeah.
and then fracture it. It might pull some of that back out of it. I don't like this much heat on my white, but at this moment it is what it is. You may blur it out or keep going. Do you hate it?
No, I really like this color.
Uh-huh.
Wish it had
Yeah, if it
stayed
sits
up.
on top, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Alright, I still hated it, so I'm just kind of doing some weird stuff to it. I'll probably take a little alcohol and disrupt it a little bit. I think even that's better. I didn't like it at all before. Still got a little bit of our metallic brown showing, but not a whole lot. I would definitely do my color at 2 different times. Alright, this is kind of what we ended up with. I actually like it now. It just kind of goes to show, if you don't like it, keep going. Because you never know what you'll end up with. But the metallics have really sunk on this one. And then like the white that ran out over the metallics, it's setting up on top. So it really gives it a 3D look. I'm sure you can't tell it in here, but the fractures came out really cool. You couldn't draw something like that if you wanted to, but with the alcohol it moves that around and parts of it will sink and just fades out into nothing. I kind of like that look. So anyway, there is a brown over the white base, or a brown kind of a marble, I guess, with quite a lot of color on it. But you could do this over a countertop pretty quickly. So I've waited forever trying for this to set up enough that I could do what I did. So you've got plenty of time to, do something like this over a counter. You could probably even put some smaller fractures around it if you wanted to. That would be a pretty cool main fracture.